Welcome to Witches and Yoga Pants, your cozy corner of the cosmos where modern magic meets everyday life. We're here to explore magic, mindfulness, and personal growth with a grounded, no-fluff vibe. Whether you're into moon rituals, tarot spreads, or just trying to survive Mercury retrograde, you are in the right place. So get ready to disrupt some old patterns, explore what it means to reclaim your power, and remember who you really are. So pull up your yoga mat, light a candle, and let's get into it. Welcome back. I'm really glad you're here. Most people have heard of chakras. Some people are energetically connected to them and actively work to maintain balance in these areas. And they notice when something feels off or misaligned. They're in touch with their energy and they have tools they use to help rebalance it when needed. Other people may have some knowledge about chakras, but haven't integrated that connection into their daily lives. Still others may have heard of chakras, but don't really know much about them at all. And then maybe there are some who've never even heard of them. I like to think of chakras as spinning energy centers located vertically along the spine, acting as vortexes between the physical body and the conscious mind. The concept originates from South Asian traditions. These wheels of light govern specific physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of well-being, and they influence everything from survival instincts at the base to expanded awareness at the crown. Today, I'm going to walk through the 7 main chakras, using the same framework that I've taught from in workshops, and in my own practice, where I often work directly with these centers, helping clients clear and rebalance areas where energy or emotions feel trapped or stagnant. The chakra system becomes both a map and a working tool with my client's energy. As we talk through these, we'll move from the base of the spine upward, looking at each center's location, the physical systems it governs, common expressions of balance and imbalance, and the traditional ways to support these centers. You can approach this as a reference. The chakra system offers a way of organizing information about the physical and energetic body, patterns in the body, reoccurring themes in life, and shifts in energy often correspond with these centers. Paying attention to those patterns builds awareness over time. So before we begin, I want to note that the information shared in this episode is for educational purposes only, and it's not intended to diagnose, treat, or replace medical advice. If you are experiencing physical or mental health concerns, please consult a qualified healthcare professional. We'll begin at the root chakra. It sits at the base of the spine, and its associated color is red. Physically, this center connects with the lower spine, the skeletal system, bone marrow, blood production, the adrenal glands, immune system function, and our legs and feet. The structures that quite literally support you, which makes sense because this center is all about stability and safety. It develops early in childhood and shapes your relationship with security. When stability was present growing up, this chakra often reflects that steadiness. When it wasn't, the body tends to hold that imprint. When the root is balanced, there is grounded quality underneath daily life. Responsibilities feel manageable. The nervous system can settle after stress. There's a practical relationship with material needs, and change doesn't automatically trigger fear. When it's strained, insecurity tends to surface. The body may hold tension in the lower back, knees, ankles, or feet. You might notice themes around financial instability, disorganization, resistance to change, or fear-based decisions. Digestive or immune concerns can also correspond with this center. Support here is tangible. Time outdoors, strengthening the legs, establishing routines, eating grounding foods, especially root vegetables, working with stones like garnet, red jasper, black tourmaline, or obsidian. The bottom line is, this center responds to consistency. Moving upward, the sacral chakra sits in the center of the pelvis. Its color is orange. Physically, it connects with our reproductive organs, hips, and lower back. This is the center of emotion, creativity, fertility, pleasure, and intimacy. When the sacral chakra feels balanced, emotional energy moves fluidly. You'll be able to feel deeply without becoming overwhelmed. Creativity feels accessible. Pleasure doesn't feel excessive or restricted. It feels natural. When this center is strained, emotions can either flood or shut down. Creative blocks may surface. Intimacy can feel complicated. The body might reflect imbalance through fertility concerns, hip tension, bladder issues, or chronic lower back discomfort. Support here often involves restoring flow, so water becomes important. So taking baths, swimming, hydration, movement through the hips, creative expression without pressure. Stones like carnelian, moonstone, and orange calcite can help support this center. The key theme here is movement. Next up is the solar plexus, just below the ribs in the upper abdomen. Its color is yellow. Physically, it governs the stomach, gallbladder, pancreas, kidneys, and the digestive system. This is the center of personal power, will, identity, and confidence. When this chakra is balanced, power feels steady and proportionate. Decisions are made clearly, boundaries are held without aggression. There's motivation and direction, and self-worth comes from within rather than from comparison. When this chakra is strained or imbalanced, self-esteem may swing in either direction, collapsing inward or inflating outward. Indecision can surface. You may feel disconnected from purpose. Digestive concerns, ulcers, fatigue, or gallbladder and liver issues can reflect imbalance here. This center has a fire energy, and fire needs fuel and direction. Supporting this center often looks like strengthening the core, taking decisive action, completing tasks, and working with affirmations. Stones like citrine, tiger's eye, and yellow apatite are good support here. This center responds to intentional action. Next up, at the center of the chest sits the heart chakra. Its color is green, and physically it connects to the heart, lungs, diaphragm, ribs, arms, and hands. This is the center of compassion and love. When balanced, giving and receiving feels mutual. Compassion is present without self-sacrifice. Relationships are approached with openness and discernment, and gratitude feels natural. When strained or imbalanced, relationship challenges tend to surface. There may be difficulty forgiving, resistance to receiving love, mistrust, or loneliness. Physically, imbalance can correspond with heart or lung conditions, immune concerns, or allergies. Supporting this center often involves breath work, energy healing, safe physical affection, and reconnecting with gratitude. Stones like rose quartz, pink tourmaline, and malachite are traditionally associated with this chakra. Breath plays an important role here, since this center is connected to both the heart and the lungs and how we exchange energy with the world around us. Next up is the throat chakra. It's located at the center of the throat. Its color is blue, and physically it connects with the neck, jaw, mouth, ears, and thyroid. This is the center of expression and truth. When balanced, communication feels clear and measured. Listening skills are as strong as speaking skills. Needs are articulated directly, and silence feels appropriate when it's needed. When strained or out of balance, expression might either shrink or overflow. You might notice difficulty speaking up, withholding your needs, or feeling misunderstood. And in some cases, the imbalance shows up as overexpression. So talking excessively, interrupting, dominating conversations, or speaking without listening. Physical manifestations can show up as thyroid concerns, TMJ, teeth grinding, and throat issues. Support often involves working directly with sound, so any chanting, singing, sound bowls, as well as practicing clear communication. Stones such as turquoise or blue kyanite are connected. This chakra responds to honest expression, so the more you're able to share from your authentic self, the more in balance you'll be. The third eye chakra sits in the center of the forehead, and its color is indigo. Physically, it governs the eyes, sinuses, brain, and pineal gland. This is the center of perception and insight. When balanced, perception feels clear and grounded. Intuition is trusted while remaining connected to reality. Patterns become visible without turning rigid. When strained or unbalanced, perception might be distorted. There can be mental fog or rigidity in thinking. Physical manifestations may look like migraines, sinus issues, sleep disturbances, or vision concerns. Supporting this center often involves meditation, intuitive exercises, vision work, and dream awareness. Stones like amethyst or labradorite are traditionally used to support this chakra. In this chakra, clarity deepens through stillness. And then at the top of the head sits the crown chakra. Its color ranges from violet to white. Physically, it connects with the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, and our broader energetic system. This is the center of awareness and connection to divine energy. When balanced, there's a sense of connection to meaning and perspective. Awareness extends beyond immediate circumstances. Spiritual reflection feels grounded and connected to daily life. When imbalanced, disconnection from purpose or understanding may surface. Overthinking, insomnia, or cognitive challenges can correspond with this imbalance. Support here often involves meditation, prayer, contemplation, and quiet reflection. Stones such as clear quartz, opal, and white calcite are supportive. This chakra responds to stillness and perspective. The chakra system as a whole provides a structured way of observing how physical symptoms, energetic themes, and life patterns are interconnected. Each center reflects information about how energy is moving and where attention may be useful. Over time, simply becoming familiar with this map can deepen how you understand your own rhythms, your stress response, and your strengths. Patterns begin to stand out, and certain themes repeat. Physical signals can make more sense within a broader context. You can return to this framework whenever it feels relevant and continue building awareness from there. It's a reference point you can carry with you and revisit as often as you need. So, thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, stay aware of how your energy is moving, tend to the areas that ask for support, and keep building your understanding of your own internal landscape. Take what you've heard today even further by joining my newsletter community. Each week, you'll receive journal prompts and reflections connected to the episode that are designed to guide you in bringing these conversations off the podcast and into your own journey. Let's keep going deeper together. The link is waiting for you below.